Imagine this: everything you own, your home, your savings, family mementos, up for grabs, with no clear instructions on who should get what. Crazy thought, right? But here's the truth: without a will, that's exactly what happens. So let's fix that. Today, I'm walking you through the 10 steps to create a will and make sure your family, your friends, and even your favorite charities are taken care of exactly as you'd want. And stay with me until the end, because I'll show you how you can have your own will prepared in under a week for less than you might think. I'm Ladella Robles, here to make estate planning as simple and empowering as possible. First things first, what is a will? And why is it so essential? A will is a legal document that aligns how you want your assets, everything you own, to be distributed when you're gone. This can include your home, savings, and personal belongings, like your jewelry, family heirlooms, or even digital assets, like social media accounts or online businesses. For example, think about your grandmother's jewelry or that family home with all the memories. Without a will, these assets could end up going to someone you did not intend, or even end up sold off. Now that you know why a will is important, let's start gathering the building blocks of yours. Begin by making a list of your assets. This includes your physical assets, like your home, your car, savings, jewelry, and digital assets like cryptocurrency or social media. Don't forget to include liabilities like outstanding loans or debts, so you have a full picture. So you have an investment account or even a valuable collectible. You'd want these noted. It's all about making sure nothing slips through the cracks. Step 3. Once you've listed everything, it's time to decide who gets what. Think of this step as personalizing your will. Do you want your home to go to your spouse, certain funds to your kids, or specific items to friends or other family members? Imagine your best friend who loves your book collection and you want them to inherit it. Including these details makes your will uniquely yours. Now, let's talk about choosing an executor. This person is responsible for managing your estate, making sure your debts are paid, distributing your assets, and generally carrying out your wishes. You'll want to choose someone who's reliable, who's organized, and up for the task. This can be a close friend, or a family member you trust, or even a professional executor, if you prefer. Just make sure they're prepared for the responsibility. If you have young kids, step 5 is one of the most crucial steps. Name it a guardian in your will. This ensures your kids are raised by someone you trust, someone who understands your values and will provide the love and stability they need. Imagine knowing your children will be raised by your best friend or a close family member, the one who understands your parenting styles. This brings a lot of peace of mind. Step number 6. Sometimes there are unique situations that need specific instructions. For example, do you want any assets to go to a charity? Or do you have a business you want to keep running? Think about any special directions you'd like to leave to make sure your wishes are fulfilled exactly as you envision. If you're a business owner, you'd want to specify what happens to your business, who takes it over, or whether it should be sold. Including these details in your will ensures everything is clear. Step number 7. Now let's get to drafting your will. This is the stage where everything comes together into one document. A will can be as simple or as detailed as you'd like. But the most important part is that it clearly outlines your wishes so they're easily understood. Some people draft their own wills, but often it's helpful to use a service who specializes in will preparation to make sure all legal language is correct and clear. And it avoids any confusion and ensures your documents holds up in court. Remember, this is general information. For specifics, it's always best to consult a professional or use a reputable will preparation service. Now, step number 8. Once the will is drafted, you'll need to sign it in the presence of witnesses. Most states require at least 2 witnesses. This makes your will legally binding. These should be people who aren't beneficiaries in your will to avoid any conflicts. You can have 2 coworkers or friends act as witnesses. This way, there's no chance they'll have any conflict of interest. And it meets the requirements for a valid will. Step 9. Now that your will is signed, it's essential to keep it safe. Store it somewhere secure but accessible, like a fireproof safe at home, or even a safe deposit box. Let your executor know where it's stored so that when they need it, they can access it. Can you imagine needing your will in an emergency and not knowing where to find it? By storing it securely and informing your executor, you're ensuring a smooth process for your loved ones. Lastly, make it a habit to review and update your will regularly. Life changes. Marriage, divorce, the birth of children, or new assets can all impact your will. Setting a reminder to review it every year or two ensures it stays current. Maybe you've bought new property or have a new family member. Updating your will to reflect these changes guarantees it remains accurate and up to date. If you're finding this information valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave value in the comments. Let me know if you're learning something new. And remember, while this is general advice, always consult a professional for specifics. Now that you know the 10 steps to create a will, you're ready to take action and make sure everything you've worked for is protected. And here's the exciting part. You can have your will prepared in under a week, or far less than you think. Visit willinaweek.com. Willinaweek.com, where you can learn more about our services, and a WillWise membership, which lets you update your will and other essential documents up to twice a year. Because I always say, will in a week, trust is a must. Remember, plan today, protect tomorrow. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.